Bungie dropped a massive blog post on us detailing the build crafting changes coming in Lightfall. There's a lot to go over, so if you want to read the article for yourself to understand what I'm talking about, I will link it in the description and go ahead and do that now. But if you have already done so, let's get into it. I want to explain how the all the mods and the build crafting is going to work in Lightfall because it's actually pretty simple when you understand what Bungie did. So first of all, they eliminated elemental affinities from armor. So we're going to be able to use all three of these, for example, on our helmets whenever we want, basically. We don't have to have different pieces of armor. Second thing, they tied different mods to different armor slots. So class, legs, chest, arms, and heads, they are all going to have different mods attached to them. For example, in the article, they mentioned that in the chest slot, you will be able to apply the charged up bond. So this mod specifically will only go in chest pieces, and other mods will go only in other armor slots, for example. So I think that's an okay change. I think the elemental affinity specifically being gone is huge. It's a great change, and I'm excited for that. The bigger changes come in the combat style mods, such as Charge of Light, Warmind Cells, and Elemental Wells. First, Charge of Light mods. These mods, you need to become Charge of Light to then use the effect. In Lightfall, the mod Taking Charge is going to be built in into every one of these types of mods. Essentially, any mod that you slot on, like Firepower, will give you Taking Charge as well. So you don't have to slot that in addition to Firepower. Great change as well, because they changed the entire build system to using Orbs of Power instead of you can use Elemental Wells or Orbs or Warmind Cells. Everything is focused on Orbs of Power now. So, great change. We can spawn orbs whenever, pick them up, become charged to use the mods. So that's Charged with Light. I'm assuming that the mods will stay pretty much the same because they work already in that way. Now, Warmind Cells are just being deleted. They are gone from the game coming Lightfall. And yeah, they had a good run. That's all there is to that. Elemental Wells have a different take on it. So they basically split Elemental Wells in a way. So we will still be able to spawn wells, but they're going to be tied to our subclass fragments and aspects instead of mods. So we will be able to slot a fragment that allows us to spawn a void well, for example, and then picking it up just gives us ability energy, and that's all it does, essentially. There's no more pick up a well, become charged with light, or, that kind of thing. So what happens to the elemental well mods, like elemental ordnance? They switched the well creation aspect to orb creation. So getting a grenade kill, for example, will spawn orbs of power because we pick up the orb, become charged. And that's how it goes. And I'm assuming something like Phantom Might, we pick up an orb and then get weapon damage that matches our subclass ability. Pretty simple. So we basically replace wells with orbs, but we still have wells in our subclasses. That's it, I think. That's pretty much it. So if you watched this far, thank you for watching. I hope you're as excited for Lightfall as I am. I am now very excited with these build crafting changes because I think builds are going to be great. I will be going over all the builds I have made because I'm going to have to change pretty much all of them. And I will see how they get affected. And I will let you guys know. So if you watched this far, thank you again. And I will see you in the next one.